Good morning, student. Today we will learn our fifth lesson named Understanding Time. Time has three parts. What has gone by is the past. What is going on now is the present. What is yet to come is the future. Today is Monday. The word today shows the present time. Tomorrow is my birthday. The word tomorrow shows the future. Yesterday, Granny told me a story. The word yesterday shows the past. Time can be understood using means such as calendar, school timetable, etc. Can you tell for which purpose do we use a calendar? Yes, to know the day and date. When and why do you turn the page of a calendar? We turn the page of a calendar after 1 month is over. What do the number in a calendar tell us? The number in a calendar tell us date. Do you know? It is important to understand time for studying history. Sometimes old statues, coins, shards of pottery, etc. are found while digging the foundation of a building. These things are studied carefully. Though these studies, we come to know about the period of time to which they belong. Can you tell how do we measure time? To understand time, we divide it into seconds, minutes, hours, day and night, fortnight म्हणजे 15 दिवस, month, year. In this way, time can be measured. Water clock, clocks and the calendar are instrument of measuring time. Do you know, in the 14th century, the hourglass came into use in Europe. It consists of two connected glass vessels fitted in a wooden frame. Dry fine sand was poured into one of the vessels. The connecting hole between the vessel allowed to the sand in the top vessel to fall into the lower vessel. The hourglass was constructed in such a way that it took 1 hour for all the sand to fall from one vessel to the other. The clock was turned over as soon as all the sand had fallen into the lower vessel. This is how a period of 1 hour was measured. These clocks were used in India too. Can you tell why do we make partition of time in different ways? For convenience of everyday work, time is divided in different ways. For example, while using words like now, a while ago, in a while or today, yesterday and tomorrow, we are unknowingly measuring time in our mind. What we have learned? For convenience of day-to-day work, time is split up into parts. When we use words like right now, in a while, or later, we unknowingly measure time in our mind. Time is measured by using instruments such as clock, calendars, and school timetables. Time is divided into parts such as second, minute, hour, day and night, or week, fortnight, month, and year. We get an understanding of time through historical buildings or old objects like coins, statue, or shards of pottery found in an area. They help us to understand the history of that place.